First impression is the last impression, and rare are those who get the second chance in their life. Dear students, keeping in mind this beautiful thought, we will discuss a topic based on writing skills, how to apply for a job or job applications. Dear students, job application is the content that accompanies a resume whenever you apply for a job. So while writing your job applications, you have to keep a few points in your mind also. Dear students, your job application make your profile strong and it increases your chances of getting selected for the interview also. So dear students, the content of the job applications, it demonstrates that why you are fit for the job, and it shows your interest also, the interest that why you have applied for the post. So today we will discuss job application in two parts. The very first we will discuss the format, and then it is followed by resume. We call it biodata and curriculum vitae also. Dear students, right in front of you, you have the format of job applications, and we have 11 steps here. The very first step is sender's address. You are applying for a job, so it's understood that here you have to mention your address. Second, we have date. Dear students, we have two ways to write it down. You will write it like this: April 22nd, 2020 or 22nd April 2020. So basically we have two ways, British and American way of writing date. Third is your receiver's address. This receiver's address is incomplete without the designation. For example, if I am applying for the post of an English teacher, so I'll mention the principal, Dr. M.K.K.R.A. Model School, Panipat. Without the principal, this part will consider incomplete. So it's very important to mention designation here. Next we have subject. Dear students, sometimes we find this subject already mentioned in the question, that for which post you have to apply. So we will write in simple words. Otherwise, your letter will be thrown into dustbin. Please try to understand that in an institute, so many people apply for the same post. So it's very important that your subject should be catchy and it should be in simple words, like applying for the post of an accountant. Next we have salutation. As it is a formal language, we write respected sir. And sometimes we find that in some books it is mentioned dear sir also. You can write that if you have any personal relation with that member. Otherwise we will prefer respected sir or sir. It's a formal word. Then we have content. Content of job application is further divided. Dear student, the very first introduction, you call it introductory paragraph also. Then we have second paragraph, and then we have closing paragraph. So it's quite clear that how many paragraphs? We have to make 3 paragraphs here. The very first introduction, where we will cover that from where did you come to know about that post. And all of you know that today, all of us come to know about the different vacancies or the posts in the offices, institutions and schools with the help of newspaper. So that's why we will start this like that this is with reference to your ad in this newspaper on this date, and for the post of accountant, teacher, whatever given in the question, we'll write the same. Then we have second paragraph, where we will mention our qualification, our experience and our skills. Dear students, you know today, the most important thing is your spoken part, your good communication skills, your command over English, and the second thing, that is your sound knowledge of computer. So we will mention these points here. Without computer and English, you know that it's quite impossible to get the job. So sometimes we write here that C++, Java. If it is related to computer or IT, it depends, it changes. Then we have closing paragraph. Dear students, here we will discuss interview. That is your availability. That I am available for interview on any date of your choice. And sometimes we mention that I would appreciate you if you inform us 2 days before. It depends. You will find different sentences related to that. Next we have ready to accept the challenges. It means you need a chance. Chance for what? So you have to prove yourself here only. This will help you to get selected for the interview also. For example, if I get a chance, I'll do my work with utmost sincerity and devotion. Dear students, next we have subscription. Subscription, here you will write yours faithfully. And most of the students, dear students, please note down, it would be like this. Yours faithfully. Please note down. If you write this one, your apostrophe S, it is wrong, it is right. Then we have, you write your full name, and the last one is enclosures. Dear students, whenever we apply for a job, so we attach our complete documents, our testimonials, and sometimes our 2 passport size photographs also. It depends upon the situation or whatever is mentioned in the newspaper also. So don't forget to mention these things. Please have a view, have a glimpse of these: sender's address, date, receiver's address, then we have subject, salutation, content, further divided into 3 categories, then subscription, name and enclosures. Dear students, now this is the second part of the same job application. Right in front of you, you have a biodata. Dear students, you will find around 15 to 25 different points to be covered in biodata. But this letter is of 6 marks in your board examination. Please try to understand. And we have to cover all the points. So right in front of you, you have the utmost important points. Your name, your father name, date of birth, your address, contact number, email, marital status. Yes, marital status, that whether you are married or not. So common term that we use these days, that is single. Then your age, nationality, basically we are Indians, we are from India, so we will write Indian. Then your qualification, here you will mention that your post-graduation, graduation, your 12th, your 10th, everything you will mention here. Then your experience. So don't forget to mention the name of the institutes where you have already worked. Then your hobbies, it means what do you like to do, right? For example, if I am applying for the post of an English teacher, right? So here I write that I love to conduct the stage. I am fond of stage holding, stage conducting, right? Reading books. So many things we have. Next we have strength. Here you will write that your strong points. Right? And the last is your reference, most important. Here you will write the name of 2 persons along with their addresses. Dear students, please note down that it is a second part of your job application. After completing the application, you will do it separately. Don't mix them. Thanks a lot everyone.
इससे आगे